Does it mess it up?
I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. I'll pay attention. I don't know why you don't want to hold. Why you don't want to just hold it? Whatever. Welcome back to Married at 23. I'm Brandon.
I'm Liz.
We were going to talk about sacrificial love, about how that is really the basis of everything. But we actually just had a pretty intense argument. Couple days ago was that? What day was that?
Yeah. What's today?
Today is Tuesday. So was that
Saturday?
Sunday? Saturday? Was it Saturday?
Yeah, not. Oh, maybe it was Sunday. It might have been Sunday because nobody was home. I don't know. Saturday or
When
Sunday.
did they go to the corn roast?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, so Saturday. We had a pretty intense argument. Yeah. You want to talk about that? Well, let me rephrase that. Because when do you want to talk about it or not? We're going to talk about it. Do you want to give some context? What happened? What led up to it? Because it was your argument. You were the one who wanted to argue.
That is a lie from the pit of hell. No. No.
You started it.
No.
Okay.
I wanted to have a conversation. You escalated it.
No.
Yeah.
You.
I don't even
Well, go
remember.
ahead. You
No,
go ahead.
I'm trying to think about it. Like, how did it even start?
We were talking. You were telling me a story.
See, this is the thing.
Okay.
Okay, I have to give context because I don't just feel things out of nowhere. Like, I'm not freaking bipolar. Okay.
Nobody said you are.
But I'm just saying, like, I just have to give context because it has been things throughout the week and like the week before that has led up to me feeling this way. And I just feel like when I'm talking to you, you're not giving me your undivided attention. You're not really here. And so I had been feeling like that for a little while, and I just been feeling really irritated. So I was telling you about I was telling him about a walk that me and my mother and the kids went on. Was it earlier that day? I think it was. It was a walk that I took in the morning. And we had met some new people, and it was a husband and a wife. And I was explaining to him the conversation that we had. And I was explaining it to him the way that the lady explained it to me. Like, she was giving me her testimony, and I was just saying verbatim what she said. And
nothing wrong with that.
But the problem that triggered me was that you said, oh, you didn't even have to say all that. Like, what was the point of this story? It was part of my day. It was part of the story. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you said you this part, all of that didn't even have anything to do with the story. What's the relevance?
And that was a real question, though.
It's just part of the story. I was just telling you what she told me. I'm telling you the conversation I had with these random people.
Okay. That could have been your answer. But I just really wanted to, because I was confused, because I was listening.
It didn't seem like you were listening. I'll be honest, because I don't understand what was so confusing about what I was saying.
That's cool. It's cool to not understand why somebody else doesn't understand. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if the other person doesn't understand, You another answer be like, I don't really know what to tell you, babe.
This the thing though, like he's asking questions that I just said. So I'm sitting here talking about this lady's grandfather died, and you asking me if the grandfather still lives there.
I did not ask that. I did not ask that.
Okay.
When you were telling me that,
You
you were
said
like the
grandparents.
grandparents live right, and I said grandparents. I didn't say if the grandfather still lived there. I did say grandparents. To me, that was me being unclear because I didn't specify. I just said grandparents because just because like not even like you know I didn't hear you say something about because something about the grandfather or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it
I
was I the whole time, the whole conversation, I had zero attitude. I wasn't upset. I truly was trying to understand your story, what you were telling me. And I truly was trying to follow, but I had questions because I didn't understand the relevance of some of the things you were saying. Or if that's what the lady said, oh, why she say that? Like, what's the relevance? I didn't so without going into the whole detail because the story doesn't really matter. Like, but that's what it was. It was just I just wanted clarity on what the conversation was, what you were telling me about because I did care what you had to say. I do care what you have to say. Now, you told me, I don't know, a couple days later, yesterday or something like that, you were telling me that another reason you were also triggered was because you felt like I, um, because I was at work and you were like, see, this is why I was triggered because you're at work and you're not listening to me. Now, when I'm at work. So the expectation in my head should be that he's at work, he's going to be preoccupied. The conversation we are going to have, could it possibly be um a great attentive conversation if he has downtime? For sure. It is more likely that he's going to be preoccupied with work. So, my question to you is, and I'm not trying to be condescending. What, like, what happened to little Elizabeth for you to have such high expectations for people? Like, sometimes unrealistic expectations for people. And the reason I call it, um, what did I just say?
unreasonable.
Unreasonable expectations, because I don't believe you to be unreasonable. Like you're like that. Like um, that's your character. But I do mean there's a lot of times where there are that the people that you love, you expect things that I would call unrealistic because the people that you love have shown you different. You expect something that it's possible that it should be expected, but when somebody has a pattern of not showing up that way, you still, you know, get very upset when when they don't show up the way that they probably should.
Mm.
So what do you I'm truly curious, or if you have you ever even thought about what it is that, even if somebody shows you, you know, who they are or where they are right then and there, why do you still get so upset when they don't meet your expectations?
Um, I don't. I really don't
You haven't thought about it?
know because I really don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know that I had unreasonable expectations of people.
I'm not. I'm saying that's why I said that. I said it's not the expectation that is ridiculous. Whatever it is that you actually expect, like you expect somebody to show up for you because of the this who this person is in your life, but they consistently don't. And you consistently expect it, and when they don't, it is
Why?
it's you still allow it to like uh bother you, derail your mood. You know what I mean? So it's like so in the context in this is if you know I'm at work, you know, the expectation would be well it's not possible for him to listen.
Okay.
Is you know what I'm saying?
So that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I can definitely go into it like I just won't call you and because I'm expecting that you won't give me the attention that I need. But then that will become a problem because you'll ask me what's up, why I haven't called you. But I don't want to keep on feeling like I'm unheard because I've done that before where I don't call you
Mm-hmm.
and then you're calling me trying to figure out what's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is that I feel like when you're working or
Uh
whatever,
over here. You can come over here.
there's nothing over here.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you need? Huh? You're thirsty? With, I think your cup is over there. It's over there. Um, I already go into it expecting that I'm gonna get interrupted several times because people are constantly talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's annoying.
Okay.
Okay, but I already expect it.
Okay.
However, I do expect you to do some things before. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're just talking
Yeah,
to
Ellie.
somebody, like I'm talking to you, and then you just
Come
start
over here.
talking to somebody else, not even say she wants some. What she want? Water? Is no
Here.
water, and she's talking to us through the phone.
Eliana, here.
Drink daddy's water. You'll just start talking to somebody else or whatever, and I'm thinking that you're talking to me because you're like, so I'm talking,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not talking to me. You're talking to somebody else. Then I gotta repeat what I said, and we already know my memory is.
Right.
But so that's another thing. The other thing is that I don't understand why you can't talk to me because when I ask you about your day or like, you're doing other things like at the same time that you're working, I don't understand why I can't fall in that category of like, you know, having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like you be doing like videos or work, you know what I'm talking about? Like doing your classes or, you just say that you have downtime.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like in my head, I'm like, well, he's at his desk. He has downtime.
Uh-huh.
Why can't he talk to me?
I can talk to you. I do talk to you. But I'm saying, but your expectation is for me to never be interrupted, and for me to not, and for
No.
me to not be, and for me to be extremely attentive. I understand if, you know, I understand like a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like sometimes I really like I'm doing something am either doing something with somebody or I'm doing something on the computer, and I'm listening. I hear you, or I'm not listening. Most of the time, I'm listening. Sometimes I hear you. I could definitely say, "Hey, babe, well, wait 1 second. Don't touch. Don't touch." I definitely could be like, "Hey, 1 second," but usually you'll be talking. I might be doing something that's seems mindless, and then something pops, whatever it is. I'm just like, or I start reading the email because somebody just sent me an email or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that doesn't happen that often. And also the only reason I'm even bringing this up is because you said that me being at work and not listening was a part of the kind of the what you know broke this the hey what's the that broke the camel's back, what's that stupid saying.
Bro,
I'm
wait,
mad at
wait.
the saying because I
Yeah,
can't remember
yeah.
it right
Wait, hold
now.
on.
The
The
straw
straw
that
that
broke
broke
the
the
camel's
camel's
back
back.
was cut because of what happens while I'm at work.
But it
So for
isn't
me
just
it's
at
like,
work though. Sometimes it's here and I'm talking to you and you're on your phone and you're doing stuff
Linda,
like,
back up.
and it's like I'm trying to be reasonable and I'm trying to understand that there are things that you're trying to do, and same thing when we were doing the Iron League or whatever. Like I was trying to give you your time, but it's like I I want time.
Uh-huh.
What about my time? And
Uh-huh.
so when you're here at home and I'm trying to talk to you, and you're on your phone and you're kikiing with the guys or you're posting videos or whatever, that's crazy. um, you know, I just be feeling some type of way, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not. I know that because I don't even want to say that. I know that I'm at the top of your priority list. But sometimes I wish that you would show it in your, like, being intentional and like being present with me. I'm not the type of person, like I'm not like you where I'm satisfied with just being in the same place
Mm-hmm.
with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I need that interaction,
Yeah.
and I want some give, like I just need that, at least somewhere, meet me somewhere in the middle, because I feel like I'm constantly uh giving of myself in that, like putting how I feel in the back burner so that you could get the things done that you want, or that you can have the space that you need to do the things that I know need to get done for our family.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still human and I feel lonely 90% of my day.
Mm. Okay. So basically, we need a date night. We need a
See,
solid date night.
so can I say something else? Can I say something that I haven't said to
Please,
you? Because,
please do.
okay. I'm getting frustrated with you not keeping your word.
Okay, I I agree. I'm
Okay.
pretty frustrated with myself.
Okay.
But this is the thing, though. I tell you these things,
Mm.
and I'm okay with you being like, "Hey, babe," blah, 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 but you never do. So I'm just like, "Oh, she ain't really care about it." So let me just,
Because
you know what
I'm
I'm saying? Because
trying,
I did tell you, but like, I wouldn't take it as nagging.
well,
I
see, and that,
actually am looking at it, and I'm just like,
where's my
I
phone?
say it, and I'm like, I want to, but then it is not okay. It's not okay. I apologize. I'm not. I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to give, trying to put it off on you. You're 100% correct. I apologize for not keeping my word. Um, because it's just not good. It's just not a manly thing to do. It's not a husband thing to do. It's,
I
it's
don't,
just it is not okay. So I apologize, and I will do better. And I would not take it as nagging if you were to be like, "Hey, babe, it's our time today."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Can
this is you know, this is you said that this is what we were gonna do, so let's do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't take that. Don't do
Sorry,
that.
sorry,
See what I'm
sorry,
saying?
sorry,
Put it
sorry.
put it
Okay.
put it on the shirt.
No, no. Okay, give me that.
No, it's mine.
No.
I literally got this for this reason. No, because this is clicking too.
Okay, so thank you for apologizing. Um, however, you're saying that you don't take it as nagging, but like even early when we were sitting down and you're eating your dinner,
Hmm.
and I mentioned about the walk,
Yeah.
you immediately got annoyed because I know that you wanted to do this, but in my head, all I'm thinking is like, well, we had a conversation about how we were gonna skip our morning walks together and do evening family walks.
Yeah. And to be honest, the way that I'm looking at it is what's more important. That's how I look at it sometimes. It's like, well, I know we said we would do this, but uh
That's that no.
I'm pretty sure it's getting
It's
canceled.
you think
He's got
so?
noise
I hope
canceling.
so.
Yeah, it's a noise canceling. So it's like for me, I'm I'm looking at it as well. Our time is messed up, so now we have to pivot to whatever makes the most sense, whatever is most important. So that's really
I agree, but and for me, it's the getting some physical exercise and that bonding together.
right.
Because
Which I
because
which
we
I
because
walked though. I walked at work.
I
I
want
did my walk.
to.
So
I
that's what I'm
know,
saying.
but this is the thing though, because when we talked about this, and I think it was Sunday that we talked about this, and we said that we were still going to do the things that we needed to do. Like this wasn't taking something away. Like this wasn't replace. You know what I mean? Like us going for a walk wasn't replacing us recording. It was pushing it back, which we said we were going to do record in the evening, like later. Well, we said we were going to do when they were sleeping.
They're
Anyways,
doing pretty good.
they are doing really good. But it's like we said all this stuff. Like we said that you were gonna come home and you were gonna eat dinner. Well, actually, you didn't take your lunch with. I mean, your dinner with you, because you're supposed to eat dinner at work, so that you could come home and we would just go straight for our walk.
Right.
I'm curious to know why you think recording is more important than us going for a family walk.
Because this is we have been way less consistent with this than walking. Walking, everybody walked today already. We already know that. We we could do it another day. You know what I'm saying? And then this, it was gonna be alive, but then it's cool. We got a little more content out of it. Going for a walk, which sounds so cringe, because I'm just not. I'm just
Yeah.
not this, but
Yeah.
just being obedient. So, but I look at that as more important just because I perceive it as more important in this case because it's like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent, trying to be more diligent with it, try not to fall off like I've done before. And the other one is just like we literally have time to do it if we can't. And to me, you know, if we can't do it together, there's other stuff that we'd be able to do together. You know what I mean? But like I said, I was about to say that I think that the last time we did the live, it could like compress the video too much or something. That's so it looked kind of like blurry. The audio is okay, but I think that doing it through YouTube is the YouTube app is bad. That's that's just very technical. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna just record anyway because it'll look better, sound better, all of that. Well, just kicked it. Darn it. Just kicked the thing. But yeah, that's why I would say.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that we hitting the consistency and we don't get it to a point where, oh, we go for a walk, now we get back, oh, I'm tired, oh, the kids not sleep, oh, this, oh, that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
I think that the walk makes the kids tired.
Yeah, that makes
Ready
sense.
to
But
wind down.
I also don't mind them being up. You really care about that. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Because ain't nobody coming to you talking about they thirsty.
I mean, you got the leche gang. I don't know what to tell you.
She wasn't even asking for that.
Okay.
Anyway. I really hope it's being canceled out.
It is.
Let me just stop and say that if you are a person who likes energy drinks or, just wants to get their water intake up and you don't necessarily want caffeine, and you want like vitamins and just different flavored waters and things like that, check out the Loaded Tea Shop. Their stuff is really good and it's all natural, gluten-free, no artificial coloring, 0 sugar, 0 calories, amazing stuff, really, really, really tasty. Like it tastes so good. And if you shop, you can use my discount code. What is my discount code? LIZ BALDWIN.
It'll be in the
LIZ
description.
BALDWIN. It'll be in the description. But definitely go check them out. They're super, super yummy.
It's such a weird place to put that at. We didn't flow into that or nothing.
No, but I just thought about it. So, hey.
Okay.
Mom brain.
Like and subscribe as well.
Share with your friends.
Yeah. But what else?
I mean,
what you didn't even answer my question though earlier about what do you think that is? What do you think it is about you?
Do you
think about
first
it?
Of all,
you should think about that.
I would need like hypnosis. Is that like something that Christians we don't do that? I'm just saying.
I don't see
there's
why.
a lot of things in my childhood that I know my brain has suppressed to preserve myself.
Okay.
I don't remember a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So as far as why, I mean, the only thing I could think of is that
Elena, you better sit down. Stop flipping.
I mean, I had expectations for people, and they didn't meet them, but they would always say that they would meet them. And so I would always be in this perpetual state of like, are they gonna do it? Are they not gonna do it? Like trying to just continue to give people the benefit of the doubt and like just, expecting them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they would always disappoint.
Yeah.
So I would, I don't know, get angry? I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of in my childhood that, I don't know. Because those weren't unreasonable expectations. They were very reasonable.
That's what I'm saying.
Expectations, but I was a kid. And so I don't know how to regulate my emotions. I don't know that, adults suck sometimes.
All right. Okay. Fair. But.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
You
want to
know a
know
lot
because I
about
just
my
want to.
childhood.
Because the thing is, it's like because I mean I could probably guess, but I don't want to. I don't really want to. I was asking more so maybe it's something that you could it's something for you to think about. Like because I can't me thinking
I'll
about it
think
ain't gonna
about
do
it.
anything.
I'll definitely think about it, and I'll definitely present it to the Lord and ask Him to bring to my memory what it is. But it's like, and then what? Now I know something, and now what? I'm a victim of my past.
No, I think that if you are it, I don't think that if you ask the Lord to bring something back to your memory, that it would now over. This is what I'll say. I don't know what would happen when I have realized that I have a certain behavior because of some type of perceived trauma that I had when I was a shorty, or at some time. It helped me to get over it more so. It didn't make me dwell on it and now become a victim. It made me understand where I was understand my triggers and not act on those triggers anymore.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like like whenever I feel attacked by you about my character, it makes me upset and I yell and I shouldn't, or I raise my voice. Whenever I feel disrespected, or whenever I feel like my character is being attacked. The character is being attacked is the really deep one, because that's the one that it doesn't matter who it is. Because I am a nice guy and I want to help, and my true heart is to help and go above and beyond. Whenever somebody in any context um tries to take advantage of that in me, or um even act like entitled to it sometimes, it does not um the Holy Spirit leave me real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. The dove that we've been talking about at work, I gotta go, gang, because you
At work.
wilding right now at church.
Church.
The dove be out of here. Like I got to go because you wilding, bro.
Yeah.
So um, I recognize that behavior now. I recognized it a while ago. I don't think I know exactly where it has stemmed from yet, but I'm more aware of it, and I try to um, I try to do better. I mean, I don't know what
So,
other things there's to say about it, but I
right.
try to do better. And uh, yeah, you was about to say something.
Well, I was just gonna say, so you said earlier on our walk that the Lord put on your heart about arguments. Like what was it? Like how to deal with arguments in a marriage or in general?
It wasn't like it
Or
was
just
literally
it
this.
was just
Us have
this.
a conversation and move.
Yeah.
Literally portraying what we're speaking on. Wasn't it was just like that's a real
Yeah,
situation
yeah.
that literally just happened. Don't let it go
So
past.
what
And
so
we
what
never really got to the solution.
we didn't.
You
You're
know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
So it's like, okay, well,
But what did how about we talk about that
this the
because
other thing too. It's about it. What what the thing that made me raise my voice that I shouldn't have, and again, I apologize again. But the thing that definitely raised my voice was I was talking and you started talking over me. That was one, so I felt disrespected. And then
I wasn't just talking over you. I was telling you to stop
two,
yelling.
two was
Can't hear me.
Two was he was talking over me, and then I was okay. I literally had no problems. Nothing. I didn't have an attitude. There was nothing wrong with me. But you stopped our conversation that we were having, and was like, I really want to argue right now, but I don't. I want to have a conversation, and then for you to end it and walk away. I'm just like, bro, I ain't want to talk about this anyway. Like now you got now you got me upset, and now you got me talking about it, and you don't want to hear what I gotta say. And now I'm really mad because I was okay. I didn't have an issue. I didn't want to talk about it.
So
So
you're
now
telling me
you leaving, not wanting to talk about it no more, just because I raised my voice a little bit, which I understand is a problem. So it's
didn't
not.
leave.
But I'm talking about at that point. You did. You walked across the street.
Yeah, because after
That's leaving.
okay,
gang.
but
That's leaving, gang.
no, because I was like, you can walk up, I'll walk behind you, we can take a breath or whatever.
Wasn't no take a breath.
But you just kept yelling.
Yeah, wasn't no take a breath at that time because I didn't want to talk about this. I'm okay with internally processing and coming to you.
You weren't talking.
At another point.
That was the issue, and that's what I was saying. Like I wanted to talk, but
And then you
just
just got up out of there.
You were yelling.
No,
Because
no,
if somebody does,
I didn't want to talk. Period.
Because this is the thing.
It was not a conversation that I was trying to have because I was okay. But you made it seem like it was me with the problem. Instead of you just being like, I got a problem with you because
do
of
have a problem. You were yelling and
no,
you weren't.
before it even got to that point. Before it even got to that point.
Oh, of you not listening?
Right. That's what you were saying I was doing, and you thought that I had a problem.
No,
I
what I was saying was, and now I need to understand. Now I need some clarification. What I said was, I feel like there's been tension all week.
Right.
I felt like there was tension, and I'm like, we gotta stop right here. Like, well, I'm not gonna keep on going because I feel like there's a whole lot of tension between you and I.
And I didn't have any tension with you. Me personally, I wasn't upset with you.
I'm not talking about just that day. I'm just saying in general.
I'm saying in general.
So you feel
though.
like for the past week and a half, there hasn't been any tension between you and I.
There's been tense moments.
Mm-hmm.
That I would not say that I personally, am trying to carry it over into another moment at all. It's like it was tense. Whatever it is that was going on is over now. Move on.
How can you move on from something if you don't ever talk about it?
Because it wasn't for me. It wasn't that serious. Whatever it is, whatever it was, wasn't that serious. This was serious.
Mm-hmm.
What we're talking about is serious, but the other thing was like, okay, that was.
But I think for
tense,
me, it's just the building up.
Right. For you.
Right.
It was building up for you. It wasn't building up for me. So then when you say it's been tense moments, again, to me, you're saying you hold grudges, Brandon. In my head. So you're attacking my character now. Because you hold grudges. It's been tense moments and you're not getting over it. And this has something to do with that. When I wasn't tense, I was fine. Now, when we were talking and I'm asking you questions and you're once you start saying like you're not listening to me, this is upsetting to me that you're telling me that I'm not listening when I'm literally asking you questions about what you're saying because I don't understand, not because I'm not listening. Like I didn't have my phone. I wasn't doing nothing. I'm literally walking right next to you, listening, but I just don't understand. So now I'm not listening. So now I am slightly perturbed. But this was another moment where it's tense right now, but this is gonna pass, and it doesn't have to be anything. Like I don't have to. Me personally, I don't have to make this a thing. I don't have to. Hey, you need to stop because it's really not that serious. And the reason it's not that serious is because I don't even know. It's just not that serious. It's something that is it for this moment right here that doesn't have to carry over. If we continue to have a conversation right now, or if we change the subject, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing so wrong with this moment that I am now upset or I need to address it or whatever. This is just like okay, not trying to bring up the past. This is me not trying to bring up the past by saying, okay, she does this sometimes. She must have a problem. I hope she does not continue to have a problem, but I don't have to come into that and have a problem with her. Like I don't have to be upset with her. I don't have to because she upset now I'm gonna bring up something that you did this or you did no, I'm not gonna do that because this just not it's not that serious.
So you keep saying um, things like, to me, it's not that serious, or or to you, it feels the opposite way. And what I'm hearing you say is that you're not really concerned about how the situation's making me feel and how I'm interpreting the situations. Rather, you're just thinking, well, you're good, so that's all that matters.
I understand. I understand why you would feel that way, but the reason it's not that way is because I don't know if it's making you feel like I'm telling you this in hindsight. I'm telling you what was going through my mind at the time. I'm not telling you, and now I know that you had a problem with whatever was going on, but at the time I had no idea. I'm just like, well, I'm not, I'm good. She ain't saying nothing, so she must be good because you're not the process. You're not the lonely processor. You gotta talk about it to process it. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not saying something, oh, okay, she good, I'm good. I was already good. If she wasn't good, she she good now. She gotta be because she ain't saying nothing. So it's not that she gotta be because I told her she gotta be, or I don't care if she not. It's just the fact of she literally hasn't brought it up. So we must be all right. So even those few tense moments is just like this is it's
Okay,
just
so
life. We just going through life, and it's not it's stuff just not that serious.
okay, so that was that in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would really prefer if you would stop saying stuff is not that serious, because it makes it feel like you're minimizing the feelings behind the whatever it is that we're talking about. And it's not serious then yeah, obviously, like, our marriage isn't over, but in that moment it's serious for me. It's something that I feel serious about my how this makes me feel.
Sit down. But I'm telling you, you're asking me to tell. You're asking me. What I hear you saying is you want me to change how I felt at the time. I'm
No,
not
no,
talking about right now. Right now, okay,
that's what
cool.
I'm saying
It's
right
more
now.
serious than I perceived it to be. But the only time that I said it's not that serious, I'm referring to the past. I'm not referring to right now. I'm referring to the past. So you asking me to not say it's not that serious is confusing.
I said I said in the beginning, I'm pretty sure I said, I don't know. Now I'm confused. I'm pretty sure I said going forward that I would prefer if you not say that.
Mm, you didn't say that.
Well,
I don't think you said that. It's on.
we got
It's recorded.
we got the proof.
Yeah. I'm not going back to see it.
You go back and look at the video all the time.
Not the whole video. Heck no, I don't go through the whole video. Are you crazy?
Anyways, going forward, what are some things that we can do better from this situation?
Going forward, you tell me what I could do better, and I'll tell you what I think you could do better.
All right. What? No, just like. I need a step stool here.
Freaking short legs, bro. This seat not that tall, gang.
But I have to be at the edge of the seat in order, because if I don't, then you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. I would say that
I keep kicking this stupid thing.
okay, I think that when I'm making you feel attacked and I'm making you feel like it's bubbling up in here and then fumes are coming out of your ears, that we should have like a word or a place that we go to that we like separate from each other, so that it doesn't escalate, and then I don't.
Hey, sit down and watch the movie.
You know, and I don't like turn into a hermit crab and want to get away from you. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't ever get to that point of like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Of like you're yelling and or whatever. And because I think that you do really get mad when I'm not matching your energy.
No, it's not that. It is. It's not that. I don't want you to match my energy at all.
Okay.
I didn't have that energy. Like my G. I didn't have that energy. And you.
So I gave you that energy? I'm confused.
That energy
We're walking
came
in
later.
a white neighborhood and you yelling.
It's a lot of black folks over here. It's not that white.
You don't hear them yelling.
It's not that white.
They don't even walk.
I feel like you are dismissing the 3 minutes of conversation we were having before I started yelling. And it doesn't particularly make me feel good.
Okay.
This is not just about me raising my voice. I didn't start off raising my voice.
Because I didn't have a problem with us having a conversation. Like, I didn't have a problem with us talking about it. Like, I'm the one that brought it up and wanted to talk about it.
But I told you.
It was just when it felt like
you.
we weren't talking anymore. And
right.
We were just arguing.
Right.
That's why I'm saying I would rather, like, if we feel like we're going to get to there, we can't just have a conversation, then we should have something in place that we're able to go and take a breather or
I
pray.
Hear you. Yes, but I also I don't think that I would have even gotten that upset if you weren't cutting me off while I was talking, because you cut me off before I raised my voice. That's one. Two, you were not listening to what I was saying. And I would like it if when I am telling you that I am not upset, that you would take me for my word, that you would trust my word, that you would understand, like, okay, because to be frank, you're saying that I wasn't matching you wasn't matching my energy. I believe when I said that I'm not upset, you were upset that I wasn't upset. So you started cutting me off. You started not really listening, just you wanting to you know, say what you had to say and not and just not listen to what I was saying. Because I wasn't upset and I said I wasn't upset and you didn't believe me, because it's like, oh well, I'm upset, so why you not upset?
Number one, I apologize for interrupting you. I'll be trying to do better. I'm just a child who wants to get her words out. But, no, not but. Also, I don't remember asking you if you were upset. Like, I remember saying that, you weren't paying attention to me, that you weren't listening to what I was saying. And then I remember me getting upset when you said that that whole story that I was telling you was irrelevant, and I could have just skipped it. I could have skipped past that. And that made me upset because that was just a part of my day that I was telling you about. But I don't remember saying, asking you if you're upset, but I do remember saying, like, about us having tension,
Yeah.
during the week, that there was some issues going on and that we needed to address it. So I'm kind of confused as to, why
You
you're
said
saying that.
that,
I
and
don't,
then I was like, I'm not. I haven't had any tension. I've been fine. And then
well, if I did, like, keep egging you on or whatever, I apologize. I guess I was just confused. Like, I felt like you were lying to me because I'm just like, I can't. There's no way I'm the only person who's feeling like every day we're like about to get into it.
yeah, yeah, I get it right. So yeah, what was it? What was the where were we at? Because I that's just what it was. Like it's not. It wasn't that I'm like you're crazy. It's like no, I know what you are saying, but it's not like that's just not gonna. Tense moments happen, and it hasn't been like I've been holding on to something for days now, and we just keep. It's just like
Well, what?
sometimes this day, like sometimes you don't know what happened to me. I don't know what happened to you at work. So just any little thing could be triggering. If we talk about it, like which is what I would want when you feel that there's some type of tension to speak up. Because for me, I don't know if I will. If I think I have before, but it also if it's like also in my mind I do the calculation. Is this serious? Should I calm down? Do I need to address this? And if it doesn't, if it's something that is like this is gonna continue, or I'm gonna have some type of resentment towards you, then I'm gonna say then okay, then I have to say something. If it's not something like that, if it's like yo, that's petty, you need to just relax, calm down, let it go. Then I'm gonna let it go. And I'm not saying that has to be you. It can be you can bring up every single thing. If it is petty, I might say something like you don't think that's a little petty because I feel safe to do that with you, and I pray that you don't take it as me being dismissive. But if it is honestly petty and you have been having a bad day or something or whatever that I don't know about, I would pray that you would say, you know what, this was a little petty, my bad. Or no, this is serious. Even if I'm thinking it's petty, I'm going to do my best to be like, okay, well, I'll try not to do da da da. Another thing, I would pray and hope that you would not be like, no, because you don't. It's like if we just don't feel the same way about something, I personally think that's okay. And if I'm asking you to change or you're asking me to change something that is maybe petty to the other person, but it means a lot to the other person, that we could, do that. Especially if it's just something like, it's just not that, again, not that big a deal to that person, and it's not that you don't matter. It is just,
Excuse me.
I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to change this thing about myself or about our situation, whatever it is, so that you are comfortable.
So I hear you. I would just say that because one of the things that you said was that you don't, um, how did you say it? You're not recognizing that there has been tension, but you just kind of like, well, tension is going to happen throughout the day, and you just kind of, whatever, you
And
get over it.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Another thing is, I'm like, I what I, praise God, He has also shown me that there are some things. Once you start getting intentional about stuff, that's when spiritual warfare comes. Not to make, well, I'm not gonna apologize for making it spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So to not allow the devil to have some type of foothold, or the enemy, or just our flesh, to step into something that could derail us, which, unfortunately, we did have a stupid argument, but now we get to help other people that maybe have gone through this, or they, you know keep going through this, and now they want to not do it. So, to God be the glory. Romans 8:28. But if it is something that is, I'm looking at it and it's like, oh, this is petty, or whatever it is, it's just like, man, that's the enemy, or man, that's my flesh. So that's why I'm like, I'm doing the work and looking at myself, and not going and putting it on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that, again, once you start getting intentional about stuff, and start um trying to do better, that's when attacks come. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not fighting against flesh and blood, but against principalities. So it's like, okay, I can't sit here and get go crazy with my wife right now. For what? She might be going through something, and I might be going through something. Like, it just might be, whatever it is. These couple of little times, but now, even now, I know. Okay, if it's a little tense, I'm not even going to always expect for you to have to say something. If I feel that I might feeling something, or I feel like you are feeling something, I'll be like, hey, is everything okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that we could both do now, because we're aware that it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Romans 8:28.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I think that's good.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else did you have? Or did I? What was I supposed to say something next?
I was
Oh
gonna
no,
say
go ahead.
something, but you interrupted me,
Go ahead. My
so
bad, gang.
I don't remember. Don't remember what I was gonna say.
Why? You should remember.
It's how my brain is. I don't know. My brain is melted after 4 kids.
I don't blame the kids.
Okay.
Can't blame the kids.
Well,
That's crazy.
fight or flight for the past 7 years. No, I mean, that's just my point. Like, that's cool, we're talking about it and whatever. And I just want something practical that we can do for the future, you know?
So that wasn't
No,
practical,
no,
what
no.
I just gave you?
No, that was very practical.
It sounded like you. It sounded like it wasn't.
It sounds like
It
what?
sounded the way you phrased it was
No, I was just saying that that's where I was going to. I don't know what I was going to say, but that's where I was leading.
to something practical to prevent this.
Just, yeah, like how do you deal with arguments, you know?
How do you deal with arguments? You have them. A lot of marriages end because of the arguments they didn't have. So it's not, you could call it argument, disagreement, whatever you want to call it. You should have it. You should talk through your disagreements. You should talk through whatever it is. I would say, like you said, there's times where you need a word. If somebody is getting too heated, let's pick up later. Let's don't put a pin in it. Also know who. Also know enough about your spouse to know how they process things. If you are a verbal processor, but your spouse is a internal processor, which that's probably is gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen 9 times out of 10. You guys are different at processing,
Yeah.
so discuss that. You know what I'm saying? Discuss how you guys are going to um, deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're a verbal processor, if you're these are just a couple of ways that it could work, but this isn't like a prescription. But if you're a verbal processor and you need to get it out right then and there, ask the internal processor spouse, hey, can I vent real quick? And let me vent, let me get it out, and then you go think about it. I would say, but if you're gonna do that, also make sure you're not attacking them, because that internal processor could turn into a verbal processor pretty quick, and it could come out really bad. I know from my own mishaps, it could come out really bad if you feel attacked. Now you get defensive. Now insults are being slung around because I didn't even get to think about what I wanted to say anyway. Now you attacking me. Okay, this is a fight now. It's not even a disagreement. It's on sight. I'm finna take your head off. I'm finna take one of these kids' heads off. Like, what are y'all doing? Sit down. Stop jumping on the bed. I don't know if you can say something like that on YouTube. That's
What?
cut that out. Cut that out.
Right.
Take off the kid's head. Just said it again.
Oh my God, Brandon.
It's a joke. Y'all don't know. This is my family.
Worry about your own.
Worry about your own family. Worry about your own dysfunctional family.
Anyways,
that is.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
That was one way that you could possibly.
Right.
I didn't get to the other ways. But.
Definitely not. Don't attack the person. Never use words like "you'll never do this," or "you'll always be this way," or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, because then you put the person in a hole that they feel like they can never come out of.
Yeah.
And if I can never be anything else, then what's the point? Definitely, but for me being the verbal processor, some things that are difficult for me are expressing myself and then sitting in silence. That's so crazy. Because I'm just like, you ain't got no thoughts, nothing to say.
Not right now.
You gotta
Not
understand
not yet.
what's so
I
difficult.
haven't thought about it yet.
And don't like that, because by the time you get to it, I done thought about it too much.
Yeah, so you should have a time limit.
That's my problem.
You should have a time.
That's one
It's
of
so
my
tough.
problems.
It's so tough
It
to
is
say you
tough.
should have a time limit because this is the thing. This is the thing about me.
What
I
about what
won't
the
speak
Bible
about,
says about not going to bed mad, though?
I'm not mad no more because I'm thinking about it, and I like to think about it.
But now I'm mad because you taking all day thinking about it, and I'm trying to get this problem resolved. Like, you want the booty, but I'm still mad. I'm still like,
Your body belongs to me.
No. You're sick.
I'm sick. You brought up booty.
I'm married. I can.
Anyways,
it's correct.
I would say that for me, it is. Time limit sounds unfair. Life is unfair. Marriage is going to be unfair sometimes. So y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out.
Y'all
Talk
come up
about
with
it.
an
Come
agreement. Come up with
something.
what feels comfortable for you guys.
What have we done? It's because we still kind of not. We
This
haven't got it down pat for real.
Right, because this is.
We know what we know some things we should do, but it's still not.
Right.
For me, because this the thing, I kind of have not. I want to process on my own, but I believe that I allow you to express yourself, and I will participate in the conversation at the time. Mm-hmm. I'll say whatever I can say, whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
The only time it gets bad is if I feel attacked.
Nah, not even. I'll say that you do a really good job. Yes, okay, yes. Not no, you don't. You definitely do really bad when you do feel attacked. However, I will say that the only times that you don't engage in conversation with me is when I am feeling some type of way or I'm talking about the kids. That's when I get crickets.
Yes, that's true. Because I usually, honestly, and this could be a different conversation, but I usually don't agree with how you feel. And I don't know how to be honest about that.
What you mean? Because when you're here at home and you listen to half the stuff I'm talking about, you.
Right, but that's what I do. But it's a joke, though. It's not something that I personally would necessarily get.
You know what? It's fine. You're right. I don't expect you to feel the way that I feel. We have two different roles, two different jobs. We think two different ways, and it's fine. I think the way that I think, and for you're not gonna get upset if Ellie busts the thing open, the doggone what's it called? The popsicles or whatever, because for you, you're like, it's fine or whatever. But for me, it's like, it's another thing I gotta do. Now I gotta really get in here and I gotta clean, because my mind doesn't just stop at that. My mind goes to ants and other stuff. Now I done seen all the stuff behind the fridge, so now I gotta clean that out. And how long that been there? And so it's like, it's a plethora of things. And I was literally just thinking this when I was cleaning the refrigerator, cleaning behind the refrigerator, was, like, why do men not think the way that we think? And then I was like, okay, it's okay that we think differently. Like, we don't think the way that we think. However, I need you to understand. No, however, I didn't say but.
It's the same thing.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. It's the same. Go ahead.
And, I just need you to, I don't need you to think the way that I think. I just need you to
Validate.
validate how I feel and comfort me in what I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With Blessy. I see the white meat on his arm.
Okay, but go ahead. I
We're
didn't.
two different
We're
people.
two different
We're
people.
going to handle it different. And I'm not saying that the way that you handled it is wrong. You did what you're supposed to do with your son. I didn't stop you. Let me do what I'm supposed to do with my son.
I did. We turned around. That's my whole
But
thing
it's
with
the
it.
you making me feel bad for wanting to take
That
care of him. Like,
but
no,
you
we need
took
to keep
that.
walking.
You took that as me. You took that and put intentions on it that I did not intend.
So you
I
didn't
was
want to
not.
keep walking?
Yes, I wanted to keep walking, but just because I wanted to keep walking does not now mean that I don't want you to be um, a mother. Is that wasn't that?
Mm-hmm.
And also, I wanted to keep walking, but I didn't because I was like, okay, I'm not about to stay out here. Us just keep walking, and she feels the way that she feels. I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. This is another point of this is way more tense than I was even thinking it was. In zero ways was I like she tripping. I was like, I know she not tripping. But I'm also like, in my head, I'm walking because I'm thinking, I'm just like, okay, she's upset because you snapped on BJ. And I was like, oh, she really like okay. Now, am I wrong? I'm like, no, we walking back home. We're going back home. Like, I turned around. I went back and forth with her, but I'm like, Lord, like what happened? Like, who's supposed to who is supposed to what went through my head is we're there's nothing we could do right here, so there's no instant satisfaction for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, it was instant satisfaction to me when you said, is this guy, what's wrong with him? He not nothing wrong with him, blah blah blah. And in my head I'm just like, no, he with his dad. His dad said he okay,
And
so
that's
he
when
okay. And that's when you got upset. But I'm just like, I'm fathers, and fathers are a literal representation of God our Father here on earth. Like, period. That's why some people have a problem with looking at God as a good father because they didn't have good fathers on earth. But what I'm able to do with the kids when it's not that, oh, be tough, you're a boy, you don't need to cry. It's literally, no, dad is with you. Like, you don't have to be afraid. I'm here. You like, like, you could be in a situation, it's supposed to hurt, but you still have joy. Why? Because my God the Father, God my Father is here. He's with me. It's literally just the same as that. This does hurt, but I'm on my my dad is carrying me on his shoulders right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a father is supposed to be, you know? So it's not it's unfortunate that you were not able to be what you felt a, a great mother would be right then and there. But I also, first of all, I apologize for making you feel that way. That was not my intentions. I should have said that in the beginning. I apologize for making you feel that way, but that was not my intentions to make you feel like you needed to feel the same way that I felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk to you in a tone that said that? I think I did. But again, we are playful. You know what I'm saying? We are a playful family. We I don't know what I was about to say we bust each other's balls, but that's crazy. That is the term.
just said
but it's
it,
a different but it
You
but
said
there's
I was about to say it, proceed to say it.
we joke on each other, we tease each other. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. The kids tease us, we tease the kids, we tease each other. Like we're that's what we do. So, that's where I was coming from.
I feel like I'm, doing better. I'm like slowly but surely, am getting more into my 80s, 90s mom era. But it still is hard for me to like see the kids hurt themselves.
Yeah.
And just be like, rub some dirt on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
You don't think it's been hard for me?
No.
Figuring out that one of my sons is unathletic. I had high hopes for this man.
I don't believe that. I think he is athletic.
This dude falls. All the time.
But this is the thing. To my point, he doesn't have pain receptors. He needs a contact sport. He needs to be knocking some people around because he doesn't feel it.
That was the 5th time this man had fallen.
And he gets right back up.
He was crying.
I mean, he did cry, but
I helped him up.
Seconds.
What is that?
See, but that's what triggered me. But you know what? It's fine because, I'm crying because just thinking about that scenario and how you just put it into context of our relationship with the Lord, it's just like, wow. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's really what it feels like to be his child. And then me being the mother, this is how it feels like for us being parents, and we have kids who we have to give to the Lord. You know what I mean? Like, I have to just like...
Mary was there when Jesus was on the cross. Watching.
I couldn't be her. Couldn't be me.
You are going to be her. I'm serious. God is giving you the capacity too, because you have to.
Anyway.
Because it's not like you're going to... It's not all the way like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, prayerfully, we don't see any of our kids be brutally murdered and tortured. But going out into life on their own, you're literally giving them away to the world. Mary gave Jesus away to save the world.
Yeah.
So it's not a one-to-one, but it's a picture.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
Well, thank you for apologizing. Being mindful of my feelings. It doesn't really matter how I felt at the moment or anything like that. But I also, not but, I gotta stop saying but. I do have to apologize to BJ. Yeah, because he did come on to me and he was like, I'm sorry for not listening to you or crossing the street or whatever. And I was just like, so he was like, I thought you were hurt. He was like, I thought there was something wrong with you. You're just in the middle of the street. I was just like, no, bro. When I'm crossing the street, just go. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop the car from hitting me?
So the boy will do for his mama. Try to. 100%.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say was that my issue right now is that because I have been the verbal processor, I would rather say just the immediate processor. I think we all process verbally. It's just one is later and then one is now, right?
Process mean like you talk out loud and you think, and you might change your
Excuse me.
mind while you're
Oh, okay.
talking.
Oh, okay.
Whereas a process of this is the characteristic, I guess you could say, that the way that I understand it. Verbal processor, I'm gonna just lay it all out and think about it as I go.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Exactly. I'm a venter.
Okay.
Internal processor is somebody who
Can you watch that?
vents to themselves.
Can you watch that?
I guess you could say in their head. They go through all like I have so many conversations with so many people
In your head.
in my head. I take their
I think
side.
that's called
I take it doesn't come out into the schizophrenia is I'm having a conversation with somebody that is not there, right? Verbally.
Baby, I have seen you sometimes.
I'll definitely be talking to myself.
Okay.
I don't feel bad. There's other people out there that I've heard that are smart. They're smart. I admire them. They also have conversations with themselves, with other people. I 100%. And this is a funny thing. I really don't want to tell you this because I really want to keep it a joke to myself because it makes me laugh so much.
You're sick.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Please tell me.
I'm not gonna
okay, tell
you.
me when the cabin was off.
I don't care about the cat. It's
tell
you,
me.
nigga. It's a joke. It's a joke that I have about you.
About me?
I actually tell them before I tell you.
Tell me.
When you be on the phone sometimes and you be like, "What you say?" Nothing. I didn't say nothing. But I definitely was just having a conversation with somebody else in my head,
that?
and I'd be like, "You be like, you say something?" No. Every time you say something, I'm just like, you wildin'. You hearing stuff, gang.
I hate you. I hate you.
Every time you be like, huh? You say nothing.
I know. I knew it. I knew it. You love making me feel crazy.
It is fun sometimes. Yeah. But that must be funny though. Cause you be having me. You be knowing. I'm just like, nah. Oh Jesus.
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh,
being a processor.
All right.
Is that to your point that you said that I haven't been saying anything when there's like intention or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I just
That tan.
Yeah, I know.
That's gross. I look dirty. I hate the East birds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Being a processor, you haven't been saying nothing.
And it's because I don't know, like, how you gonna wash it and then rub it all over your stuff? Thank you, sir.
You had a popsicle.
Right, and it's 10:45.
It was popsicle or granola.
Yeah.
Get on out of here, Pop-Tart head.
Because, I forgot what the proverb says about a naggy wife.
Say something about it in there. It's
It's
like
worse
dripping
than,
faucet.
yeah,
Worse than
like,
a dripping. I didn't know they had faucets back in Israel.
Right?
Is dripping water. It has to be dripping water. It's not.
Well, they didn't have indoor plumbing.
Definitely, it can't be a faucet. It definitely was like, dripping water. Had to be.
Yeah.
But it's definitely dripping water. Maybe not from a faucet, but it's dripping. Constant dripping.
So I'm just like trying not to say anything.
Okay. But don't do that. If there's something that's petty, if it's actually petty.
But what's petty?
What is petty?
Yeah. Like it's
I don't know.
so
You have
that's
to
such
say
a relative term.
Well,
right?
just
Because
okay. From now on, you could say something. I don't think I'll have any problem telling you if it's petty or. But also, you don't. It's not even necessarily that I'll have to tell you like that's petty. It literally could just be, um, you, um, you say something, we talk about it, and then you're like, that was petty, and you like, we didn't need to even really go into that much. It literally could be that.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to have sex while you're mad? You know, like, do you know how, like, people, like, feel like they gotta...
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I have no idea.
They gotta knock one in to get over the...
I guess I don't know. I don't see a problem with it
Yeah,
personally.
you used to.
I did used to, and that was because I saw something that said it, and I was just like, "That is dumb." I'm over. I'm over that. Somebody said that they don't do that. Some other couple. So I was just like, once I got married, and I was just like, "That's stupid." Like this is so like
No, it took a while
that act
after.
is it took a while, but I'm saying, but this is
yeah.
so spiritual and so much more than just this physical act. We literally come together. I feel more whole. I feel more like together with you
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
It went over there on that side.
because they said this couple were saying like, oh, because we don't do it after because now we're gonna argue more, and then just what really changed my mind was learning how important arguments are in marriage to keep from divorce. I get it. People don't like the word argument, disagreement, misunderstand, whatever it is. It is important to have those and talk about those to keep from divorce.
Yeah.
There's so many people because if you don't, then it just turns into like what's the word? I think the word is apathy, where it's like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say something because I literally don't care. So I don't know if apathy a word. I don't know.
Alexa.
Hopefully I'm not stupid.
What does apathy mean? Ain't nobody talking to you. Lack of interest or emotion.
Okay, so I was right. Yeah, I know words.
Yeah, you should do.
You want to just come say hi? Come say hi. I don't even know if you're in here. Look at it. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
We're almost done, Mama.
It's correct.
Yeah. So once I learned that, and then I was just like, oh well, this right here that don't make sense then. This is dumb. This is a dumb concept to
Yeah,
have.
I used to think it was dumb all the time because I was like, a lot of times, like, we're getting into arguments because we haven't had sex.
And you're not wrong. And you're right when you're right, gang. Like, I don't even know why I didn't like you for real. What happened? Nothing for real. I ain't bet. We good. We going about our day.
Right.
So.
Yep. But speaking of that, is I was like, I have to bring this up when we were walking because I'm like, I know it ain't that. It's got to be something else because that is where my mind goes to a lot of times. Like if I'm feeling like really annoyed with you a lot and I'm trying to like pick fights or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I don't think we've been intimate in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was like, no, it's got to be something else.
With what?
me or whatever, why I've been feeling like there's been tension. Like, I know you said that it's normal
okay.
or whatever, but for me, and maybe this is
But
not
I know,
real
but
or unrealistic, but I perceive, this is how I perceive our everyday majority of the time in our marriage is like there isn't tension. Like when there is an issue, or like I said, we haven't been intimate with each other, and that's
right.
usually what it is. But the fact that I had been feeling like it's just like every day, I'm like,
But we did just learn what it is.
oh, we did.
Yes, at the beginning of the pod, you was like,
Oh, right. Because
we
you
haven't
haven't been
been
paying attention to me, but
paying attention to you,
we'll
and I
get to a
haven't
solution
been.
to that.
Yeah, we got to go on our date nights and have our the date nights.
Okay.
That's what it was. It was date nights and like our alone time after
The kids go to
the
sleep.
kids go to bed, and because we haven't been put now. Hey, the bedtime.
What?
I
It's
told
summer.
That's my point. That's my point. I tell you what the bedtime was gonna be. You was like, really?
It's summer.
Well,
What time do you want them to go to bed?
8:30.
No, baby Dan gets to go to bed at 9:30.
Okay, 9:30.
Okay, 9:30. 9 o'clock.
9:30, 9 o'clock. One of them. So it's been both of us. Mostly me,
Yeah.
because I'm the leader. God, I keep kicking the stupid camera.
Okay.
But okay, I'm getting tired. You not tired?
My butt cheeks are tired.
Yeah, this seat sucks. I was gonna sit in that chair, and then you just.
I was gonna say.
Well, next pod, another change in the scenery.
we'll get it together eventually.
Eventually, but
They get little snippets of our entire house.
Right.
Different spots.
House, car, outside, all types of stuff. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pray?
No.
Why not? Why you don't want to pray?
I don't want to pray on camera.
You want to do a quick prayer?
Oh. Okay.
Lord.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Ask for me to
You
pray.
said no.
Let me process.
Tension. It's tension right now.
No, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that guy who said that women need to shut their mouths and not.
Like a commenter.
Yeah.
Don't read the comments no more. Idiots. Freaking nuts.
Oh Lord, we thank you for this time together. We thank you for this conversation, Lord God, and for just allowing us to be vulnerable with each other, and for us to be vulnerable with those who are watching, Lord. I thank you for placing it on Brandon's heart, Lord God, to have this conversation. And I pray that it would not only be a blessing to our marriage, but that it would be a blessing to whoever is listening, Lord. And that everything that we do and every season and walk and decision that we make, that we would be pleasing in your sight, Lord God. We want to do everything for your glory, Lord God.
Yes,
so we
Lord.
just pray that this podcast would be for your glory,
Yes.
for your kingdom, for your children, Lord God. And we pray that if there is someone who doesn't yet know you, Lord God, that through our lives and through what you've put on our hearts, that we would cause somebody to want to know you and accept you into their heart, Lord God.
Yes.
And we just pray these things in your precious and mighty name. Thank God.
God.
Amen.
Amen. Peace.
Oh, God. Oh! But I'm so sore.